Hey, so today I'm going to do a review on the Neo Geo Mini. And I originally had no intention of actually buying this. I remember seeing when it was announced and I was like, oh, it looks pretty cool, but I'm not going to buy it. I've never really been a big Neo Geo fan or anything like that. But then I was actually watching a review, the one from Metal Jesus Rocks, and it was just like, Neo Geo Mini, nope. And I clicked it and I watched it. And he gave it a really bad review, but it was actually the review that made me want to buy it because I was watching how he was moving around, you know, with these nice controls and pushing the buttons and choosing the different games. And I was like, that actually looks pretty sweet. I think I do want that after all. So it was like a negative review that made me want to buy it. It was kind of funny. But yeah, it has the built-in monitor, unlike any of the other classics that we've ever received from Nintendo or the new PlayStation one coming out. So I really like that it has the built-in monitor. I think that's what really sold it on me, was that built-in monitor. I was like, that's really sweet how you don't need to hook it up to anything. So let's go over the controls on this thing. So the first thing I noticed when I turned it on was that bright blue LED light that shined around the joystick. I was like, wow, it looks like an aftermarket mod that costs like 50 bucks or something to install. But no, that just came right out of the factory standard like that. That was nice that they included that. And then I saw that we have these nice buttons. They make a good clicking noise, and they're a good size. They're not too small, not too big. Start and select buttons are in the right location. I know that there was a controversy about how the A and the B buttons were reversed or something, or swapped, and some people were upset about that. To me, it doesn't really matter because this is really all I know. Like this, if someone handed this to me today and said this is how it's always been, I wouldn't have known any different. So it's fine for me. The screen, as I said, is really nice. It's bright. It's 3.5 inches, so it's, you know, you can only be a foot or two away from it. You don't want to be too far away or it's going to be difficult to see. But there's like a perfect sweet spot. I'd say it's like maybe 2 feet away or so. And then you could just see everything really beautifully and clearly. Their angle's good. And I like that it's 3.5 inches. I mean, I think it's a little bit small, but it's actually not that bad because the pixels are really small. So you get a much cleaner, beautiful graphics because the pixels are so small, because it's only 3.5 inches. The sound is loud. It's actually, when I first turned it on, this thing was like blasting in my ear. I mean, I didn't even have my headphones on. It was still blasting in my ear. It was just so loud. And I was struggling to figure out how to actually turn it lower. And then I found out in the menu there's a way to turn it lower. But it's really, once I turned it lower, I turned it to about halfway, and it was a lot more tolerable, and it was good. It was clear and everything. So I like the sound. The menu is okay. It has a few issues, like I don't like how you have to kind of scroll so much to see all the different games, because there's 40 different games. It's going to take you forever to scroll through all the games. And also there's no like sound or music on the menu. It's just like, all it is really just when you move left and right, it just makes a little noise like bloop, bloop. But you know how on the NES Classic there's that beautiful music in the background and stuff? There's like stuff flying all over the screen. Like, it would be nice if we had something a little upgraded, like something that's more similar to that. But I guess it does the job, you know. Oh, I do like how you could sort it by most recently played. That's something I don't think you could do on the NES or Super NES Classic. I think those are just always in the same order, but this you can sort by most recently played, so you can easily access the ones that you like the most because you just played them. The design of this unit is pretty good. I like how it's basically a mini arcade unit. It looks similar to like one of the arcade units you'd find in the arcade, you know, like a Neo Geo unit. But it's all, you know, miniaturized, and the colors are nice. I like that blue and that yellow. And it's just, like I said, the angle of the screen is well done. I like how they include some decals you can put up here. Let's see, on the back we have the ports. I like how they lined up all the ports nicely. And the power button is big and obvious. And it has like that SNK on it, which is kind of cool. And then I like also how they put the player 1 controller on the left side and then the player 2 controller on the right side to make it real obvious and easy to access those ports. So let's go over the game library. It comes with 40 games, but unfortunately a lot of the games are just basically duplicates. I mean, for example, you get 5 different versions of King of Fighters, right? You got like King of Fighters 95, 97, 98. I mean, there's really not that much of a difference in these games. They're very similar. And it's like once you played one of the King of Fighters, you've played them all. So I wasn't too thrilled with the collection that they chose for here. But there are a lot of, there are some good games too. So I'm happy with what they selected with the good games, but overall it's an okay mix. I kind of wish they included some more sports games, honestly, because I really like those old school Neo Geo sports games. The price at $110 is a little high, I think. It would have been nice if they got it under $100, but I understand they had to fit all this stuff in here, the monitor and the joystick and everything. So I guess I'm pretty happy paying $110 for this. But anyway, that's my review. I give it about an 8 out of 10 on the Neo Geo Mini. Check out my other videos I did on some gameplay footage and the unboxing. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.